I've been with Food and Mood Center for almost 9 years now. I come from dietetics and education, so my role within the center is actually to translate evidence into clinical practice and into everyday life. So I established and lead the Food and Mood Academy, which brings evidence to life through practical and accessible education. I absolutely love food. I love research, so I thought this food and mood scene really suits me. So I also researched about Felice Jacka a little bit, and then when I walked in for my interview and we started talking with her, I understood that there's no other place I'd rather be. Probably the most important is that research translation doesn't just happen. Someone needs to do it, because we have lots of wonderful researchers who are working on health problems, identifying solutions. However, to bring this evidence to life, we need academies like ours, we need training, we need public seminars for communities, we need people to access the evidence, not just in the research journals, but through other channels, including our academy. My way into my current role probably less straightforward than for some of my colleagues. I was born and grew up in Ukraine, and my first education was actually in management and accountancy. Although always loved food, loved cooking, like talking about food, loved eating food, I never saw career in food as something I'm gonna pursue. But after moving to Australia 30 years ago, I actually had the luxury of choice. I could choose what I like to study and where would I like to work. And I chose study nutrition and dietetics. So I started at the University of the Sunshine Coast in 2006, and the year I started, I needed to do some bridging courses to get into nutrition and dietetics because it was a highly popular degree then. So I did tertiary preparation pathway, so something to bridge that lack of knowledge. It happened in 2006, and by 2016 I was chairing courses at the University of the Sunshine Coast. So it's my alma mater. I went through undergrad there, I did my honors and PhD, and I really appreciate everything that my wonderful discipline there in the University of the Sunshine Coast taught me. And then I came to work in the Food and Mood Center in my postdoc position. And 9 years later, here I am. I would love for everyone to understand how powerful food can be in supporting our health, be it mental, be it physical, be it spiritual. Food is wonderful, food is kind, it's nourishing, it's something we all do every day. So I would love to bring joy back into food and eating. I do love my yoga, but yoga not for everyone. Cat videos. So videos which are for cats, like birds feeding or different little creatures running around. You sit down on the couch and you watch the videos with your cats.